Once again, thank you for enrolling to the course. Now, here you're going to learn how to build an advanced e-learning application just like Udemy, step by step, feature by feature. So here, cosigo.com is the example website that you're going to learn how to create. I encourage you to register here and go through it and see for yourself all the features that you're going to learn during the course. Now, the course itself contains 18 sections and over 190 lectures at the moment, and possibly I will add more in the future. So in the very first section, you see a lecture called Useful Links, and it will really help you to get started. So there are some links that you will need to register to. For example, we're going to use AWS Cloud9 as our development environment. It is faster than to install Ruby on Rails locally on your machine. So we are going to do everything in our browser. Here I have an example of AWS Cloud9 environment where I have our application, the source code. I can open any file and modify it, and I have access to the console, so I can type any command here. Now, using AWS Cloud9 is basically free, and you shouldn't have any issues with it. As well, I'm going to explain how to install AWS Cloud9 correctly and how to install Ruby on Rails in the next lectures. You will also need to register in Heroku. Heroku is where we are going to store our code in production so that anybody in the internet can see the application that you created. You will also need an account on GitHub. GitHub is where we are going to save the source code of our application and all the modifications. Here you can see my GitHub profile. I invite you to have a look at it and see what I'm working on at the moment. Now, if you enrolled in the course, you will also have access to the source code of the application. So here I have the source code of the application open. There are quite a lot of commits, and here you'll be able to see the final version of the application. As well, you'll be able to jump to any commit that interests you. There is a separate commit for each of the lessons. For example, you go to lesson number 51 and watch it. And afterwards, you want to see the source code of this lesson. You can either just go to the commits and search for a commit with this name somewhere in the beginning, or you can go to lecture number 3, navigating the source code. And in this lecture, you will be able to find number 53, I guess. Number 53, and there will be a link to this specific commit so that you don't have to go commit by commit one by one. You can just open this link and you will see all the specific changes done in this specific lecture so that it is easier for you to navigate the source code of the application. Now, all these links are just in one lecture because it's just more comfortable like this in Udemy. As well, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me in Twitter, and there is a Telegram chat where you can also ask questions. All the links are available in the lecture in the first section called Useful Links. And importantly, to get access to the source code of the application that is in a private repository, you will need to fill in a Google form where you will put in your email address for GitHub and a link to your Udemy profile. And this way, I will be able to grant you access to the source code. The link to this Google form is also available in the useful links. So if you want to get access to the source code, I would recommend you to fill it in, and it will make your learning journey more comfortable. So again, if you have any questions, I am always happy to help you, and have fun learning.